And we are live. What up, my roadies? Good evening to you. Roadtrip Dave is coming at you live from Roadtrip HQ. It's Home Trip Dave, of course. So welcome to my homies in the house tonight. Good to have you all here. We got Rob Wieska. We got Big Disney Fan here. We got Alyssa Stenberg. We got Mike Wheeler. We got Fantasmic Chronicles. We got a whole bunch of people in the house tonight. Welcome aboard, you guys. Welcome aboard. I hope you can see me. I hope I'm not glitchy. If I am, I apologize. I have tried my best to try to make this thing work, and hopefully, eventually I'll get it done. But like I said, this is the worst produced show on the internet. So you're welcome. I'm glad to fulfill that job, that description. So with we got Timothy Rainwaters. Welcome aboard, my man. So guess what, guys? No more introductions. No more. We're going to get started on this. So let's do this. Let's do it now. All right. Welcome aboard, my roadies. We are here. We got 2-star road 231 in the house. Dan, welcome. Dan, the man from Colorado. Welcome aboard. We got Martine Watts here. Hello, Mrs. Fantasmic Chronicles is in the house as well. Excellent. Mike Wheeler. Oh, what was that? What was that, Mike? Dave, nope, can't see, but can definitely hear you, Mike. Of course. Holy cow, we already got this. Palmetto Paintball for $4 super chat. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Sup, Dave and Roadies? CHOKESLAM that like button. That's exactly right. Make sure you CHOKESLAM the like button for this video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. And make sure you also subscribe to the Live Place YouTube channel along with my other partner channels listed in the description below. Also, make sure to go to www.liveplace.com. That's where you can get access to all of our family-friendly live streamers and know when they're coming on, know when they're scheduled. But Bradley, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. We got Emily in the house. Welcome aboard. Dave C is here. Welcome aboard. Neuro Travel Monkeys is here. Welcome aboard, you guys. Awesome. Thank you so much for coming on board. So you guys know who was actually in the backstage of the Hizzy right now. That's right. It's my partners in crime. Viapree Project. They're here in the house. Welcome on board, you guys.
What's up, man? Thank you so much. It is the most entertaining backstage ever. I mean, guys, if you have not been on Roadtrip Dave's stream, you don't have to be on the stream. Just stay backstage. Just say, hey, can I just be backstage? It is so much fun. Dave, thank you so much for having us on with you today.
Absolutely,
man.
Brother. I'm thrilled to have both of you guys here. The last time we actually went live together was Sessions last year. Is that right?
Yeah,
that is
Can you
crazy.
believe that? Such a long time.
I know. Wow.
I can't believe it. And that was such a great Sessions. And thank you so much. If you guys haven't seen it, make sure you go back in our channel and check out Roadtrip Dave's Sessions. And I don't know what you did. Oh yeah, whatever Mindy did. Yeah, go check out Roadtrip. He was already on Sessions. But you know what? I'll tell you this. There's gonna be a time, guys. There's gonna be a time where we're gonna have to do some Bree sessions.
Yeah.
We'll work on that.
Yes, but no.
We'll have to. Gonna be a lot of people's grown, so we might be doing some other stuff coming up. In the future. So you never know.
Look at this relaxing Disney. The only cereal approved by the FDA to eat during a Road Trip Day stream is Lucky Charms.
Which I just had a bowl.
She just had a bowl. Literally. Relaxing Disney, you are a fortune teller.
That was my dinner
man.
Today.
Well, we already got an active chat, actually, that's making this even more hilarious. Sam Lowe is in the house. Welcome aboard. Big Noah Mountain 5 and Ultra Roadie is also in this house. Guys, make sure you subscribe to Big Noah Mountain 5. He's close to 1,000 subscribers.
Wow. We have to get you there.
We got to get there.
Come on, guys. Subscribe. Get him there. He's almost there.
Absolutely. So, yeah, we got Stacy Rogers. Nice. Welcome aboard, Stacy. see, I keep clicking on her previous comment, and it won't. There we go. Good grief! My computer stinks.
I had that problem.
Yeah, you had that problem too. That's why I lived.
It's all right.
You got this, Dave.
I don't know if I take that as a compliment or what.
Yeah. Jeez. I don't know about that. So guys, now here's the thing about Viapree Project. Now, Viapree Project is one of my partners in crime, one of my partner channels.
Yes.
And so Viapree Project, they have been just integral in this community for a long time. And it's great to have them here. What I've been wanting to do with all my partner channels is just to have them get on a live stream. I got DreamersEmpire and RobFuz from last month. So now it's Viapree Project for the first Saturday of May. And I am not saying who the second Saturday of May, or I would say the third Saturday of May, my second live stream. I will keep that on the DL, shall we say.
All right.
Yeah. So Stacy Rogers is exactly right. Make sure you subscribe to these partners channels. Absolutely.
Thank you so much, Stacy.
And if you guys are just coming on here, make sure you chokeslam the like button for this video and subscribe to my channel as well. Hey, I'm 1,300. I want to get 2,000 by the end of the year. Please help.
Yeah, let's do it together. Let's do it together. We want to get 2002. Let's get it. Let's all get there together.
Absolutely. Let's. I'm not gonna do like Rob though, like this. He made it a race and he just beat me flat out.
So you can't be Rob. You can't go against Rob.
I can't go against Rob. I can't go against the juggernaut. DreamersEmpire is in the house.
Hey, Dean.
Hello.
Happy birthday, man.
Happy birthday, my brother.
Oh, yesterday, baby.
That's right. That's right. And Dean, so Dean is also, DreamersEmpire is one of our supporters of our community. He also is on the Live Place YouTube channel. You did that on your which one was that?
It was a hangout.
That's right, it was a hangout. I was laughing. I was laughing hysterically. I was like, that's from the Love Boat. And Ed didn't know what it was right away.
I don't watch anything. I'm so oblivious to like society. It feels like
that is awesome. That is awesome. Oh yeah, Dean, it's got a jingle now. Live place where we can go and be together. Cheesy. Dave, I heard you talk about this already. I did say the last time I saw the three of you on the same street, Ed and Mindy took a break.
Oh, no one is allowed to take a break.
No one's allowed to take a break.
Stacy.
Awesome.
Okay, we're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere. And you can't go anywhere.
Amen to that.
That's so funny.
Before we get, I'll tell you what, guys, Ed and Mindy, before we get started on this epic list of Walt Disney World rides, that's what we're here for tonight. We're here to list out our top 10 active, current Walt Disney World rides. Show me your mugs. We'll have mugs in 2 weeks.
Hey.
So check it out. Yeah, look at that. I love those. I love those, especially like Ed's. Yours is just classic, and Mindy, I love the artistry on that. That's awesome.
Yeah, very much who we are.
I got this from my birthday, guys.
That's such a cool book.
So cool.
Caballeros.
Yes,
I'm loving it.
Of a feather.
It's so cool, man.
Man. Oh, we got Avery, and Avery, the Cuban American, is in the
Yeah, Avery.
Awesome, man. Welcome aboard. Let's see, everybody saying hello. Is Donna here? I messed up Donna. I miss Donna. I can never miss Donna. This thing is like lagging, man. I'm like trying to show her comment. Won't let me do it. Donna, do you guys hear me? You guys hear me all right?
I can hear you a little bit.
A little bit? I'm still pixely?
Yeah.
Oh boy. I think it might be what? Dave, did you know your video is a little broken up? Yeah, Dean, that's what I'm getting right now. I'm on
there's Donna. Donna Jarowski.
There we go. Okay, I got it. How am I coming in now? Am I coming in better, guys?
I can hear you a lot better. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, you're doing a little bit better there.
Okay, let me shut off some things. There might be things that are running in the background. All right. Maybe that'll help. We'll see. Yes, Justin. I know I'm glitching, and I'm doing Penelope Von Cruz very well tonight.
Oh my gosh!
What were you gonna say?
I'm sitting here thinking, what is her name? Why did her name
I was
fall
thinking
out
this-
of my head? I was gonna make that joke. You beat me to it.
Donna Anderson, Follin, she's my Insty mate. She's my Insty fan. Welcome aboard, Donna.
Hey, Donna.
I hope I'm coming in a little bit better now.
I mean, yeah, we can hear you a lot
better,
clear. You know,
you can hear me better, but I guess my picture is still fuzzy.
I mean, yeah. It's modern. It's like modern art. You know. It's just you gotta. I see.
Only the best for my YouTube channel, guys. The worst produced show on the internet. You're welcome.
Modern.
Yeah.
Well, what do we come here for again?
Yeah, right.
Oh my gosh.
This might be a new trend, though. You never know.
I guess so. Jonathan Chong is in the house. I hope you can see me, Jonathan. Welcome aboard. Dave C, I'm like Picasso-ish. That's nice.
Just ish.
That's good, Dave C. That's good.
So I'm wondering if I sit real still, like maybe I won't be blurry.
Yes, it worked.
I see your eyes.
Really?
Yeah, it worked.
Really? Oh my gosh. Okay, so that means I just need to sit really still.
It's gonna be hard for you.
This is gonna be very hard for me.
It's actually good right now. It's actually really good right now.
It's good right now?
Yeah, it's really good.
I don't know what the deal is. I have no idea. Kay Atwood is in the house.
Dreamers Empire. Dreamers Empire said, "Don't breathe."
Oh, like, okay. I'm gonna have to stop moving around a lot. Maybe that'll help. Yeah. Avery's like, Eureka. Wow. All right. Top 10 something. Top 10 list. Yeah. Wait, so now I know that you guys have been going to Disney World for a long time. So you know all the rides that are there. You have your favorites. I actually, the last trip I went on to Disney World was 2018. But I actually calculated how many times I've been to Disney World. Mm-hmm. I've been to Disney World. I'm a little embarrassed to say this. Like 66 times.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's impressive for not living in Florida.
Good. It's really good. I did not expect that.
It's a blessing and it's a luxury. Definitely. Look at Stacy Rogers. So Dave, I guess we're still homies. Yes, Stacy, we're still homies. We're still homies. Guess who's also in the house right now? I saw him coming up, and I just missed. There he is. There he is. Another partner in crime. And the reason why I'm not moving is because I don't want to make the camera pixely. So I will sit like this the entire time. Look at Donna. Dave can't be energetic and be still. I honestly can't. I can't. AGC Magic TV, welcome aboard. Let's see. I've got Mickey Bunch here as well. Mickey Bunch, welcome aboard. Captain Akron 27. Captain Akron 27. I tell you what, they are on all of our streams. They are such good supporters of our channel.
Yes,
so
they are.
Captain Akron, thank you so much.
Yes,
man. Just love having you guys on. You just are such faithful people in the community. I love it. And Fantasmic Chronicles saying hello to Stacy. Okay. Oh my gosh, I got another fan here. I got the world according to Jim is in the house. Hello, Jim. And I'm sitting very still so you can see me, so I won't get pixely. You're just coming on board here. Make sure you CHOKESLAM.
I'll do your movements. I'll do your movements for you. You talk, I'll do it.
There you go. Yeah, you know what? That's exactly what we do. Okay, so all right, you ready? You ready, Ed?
I'm ready.
All right, let's do it. All right. If you guys are just coming on this video, make sure you CHOKESLAM that like button for this video and subscribe to my channel if you're just coming on and you have never been here before. There you go. Ed is my virtual proxy tonight.
That was amazing.
Like I said, the worst produced show on the internet.
Oh, it's great though. I love it.
Big Disney fan thinks this is an excellent channel. So I guess, hey, if you guys like it, I am very thankful. Thankful. Oh, LSU mom, you moved. Oh no.
Emily knows. She knows.
That's awesome. Awesome. Rachel loves Disney. Welcome aboard. Rachel, man, that's awesome. Rachel loves Disney saying hi to everybody. Awesome, Rachel. Welcome aboard. Oh, Donna Jaworski, she always is supportive, always encouraging. You're doing great. Very good. All right. Oh man, I want to like get to our list, but I'm welcoming more of my roadies in the house tonight. Like Isaac Nail, welcome aboard, my man.
What's up, Isaac? What's up, buddy?
Cricket Fox is here. Welcome aboard, Cricket Fox. Just stopped in and say happy Sunday.
Yeah, she's in Australia.
Oh,
how you doing?
Right.
Yeah.
Good
Right.
day.
You can read
Good
the
day,
future
Cricket Fox. Awesome. Oh, Rob. Let's see. RobFuz had to do that. He had to do that. All right, hold on. Oh, guys, welcome aboard. Hope you're welcome to the worst produced show on the internet. Huh?
Even Mickey endorses that.
I'm sure I'll get hit with copyright on that probably, but you know.
Oh, you're good.
What's it? Fantasmic Chronicles. Steve, you need to go to old school and get some rabbit ears. Oh, that's awesome.
That's funny.
This is great. This is great. So guys, we are 17 minutes into this live stream. We haven't even started on our subject.
How much fun it is.
Yeah. Well, hey, no, it's always fun having you guys on, and I just your laughter is infectious as well, and it just gets even going me more. But Stacy Rogers, I stepped away for 2 minutes of David's Pixely again. See? God, Mom.
Here you go. Slow. Yeah.
I will stand still. Very still.
Bruce Fabra.
All right, I tell you what. Let's get started on the list then. So here's the thing. Since I am a Southern gentleman, Mindy must prepare and give her. I guess it would be 10. So these are ranked, right? Are these ranked for you guys?
I ranked mine.
It was hard. I ranked
it. She doesn't. I didn't see her. She didn't see mine because I didn't want it. And I gotta say, so I have some. I'm not even looking right now. I don't want to see it on my screen. But I gotta say, there is something on mine that I don't think anybody.
He said even I don't know.
She doesn't even know. I can't wait.
Really?
I'm very curious.
Yeah.
I'm curious. I'm curious. So Mindy, what is your? Let's start off with you then. What is your number 10? I guess would be number 10 ride for Walt Disney World. Let's see if we can guess. Maybe we can guess.
I don't think you will. I don't think you will. Hey, stop looking. You're cheating. So, having littles, it is difficult to get on certain rides repeatedly. So, I don't know if you would know this as my top 10, but I love this ride, and we recently got to go on it again for the first time in forever. Because we went without the littles, and it was the dinosaur ride in
Dinosaur. That's awesome.
We haven't, or at least I hadn't been on that ride in forever. And then when we went on it again,
that was my first time going on it.
That was your first time?
That was my first time going on it.
Oh no, I forgot how much I love that ride, and it was just cool to go on. When we didn't have the kids with us. So it was a great ride.
Yeah, now I guess the thing is with your little ones, you haven't been able to get in there yet, or take them on that ride yet, right?
Yeah, and it's a little bit intense, and our daughter doesn't do well with the intense, almost scary rides. So I don't know. We may or may not do it with them. My son watched it today on the internet. I was curious. I was like, "Would you go on this?" He's 3. He goes, "Yeah."
That's awesome.
All right.
That's awesome. Go figure. My daughter actually liked that ride more than the boys.
Really?
It's really crazy. Brandy and Dave are in the house. Welcome aboard, you guys.
Dave.
Welcome aboard. So that's awesome. So now, Minnie, that was your number 10. So, Ed, what is your?
All right, my number 10 is Peter Pan.
What? Really?
Wow, Peter Pan. The classic Peter Pan. That actually made your top 10.
Made my top 10.
Not on mine.
Top 10. I'm telling you, I'm unique.
That's awesome, though.
Yeah, I Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. I want to know why. How did that make it so high?
Because for me, it goes back to my childhood. It goes back to when I went to Disney with my dad back in the days. That was a ride that we used to go on. We made sure that we would go on. And I remember when I first went on it, and you that first takeoff,
that's pretty cool.
The first takeoff, and you're flying.
Yep.
As a kid, that's just been very special to me.
All right. Good answer.
That is a good answer. I'll say this: when I took my kids on the 2018 trip, but all three of them they're old enough to understand the ride, right? They're old enough to understand what they're experiencing. They were all looking around, especially when we were flying around the London scene.
Yes.
Man, I had tears in my eyes. I said, that's what makes it magical, right? When you're seeing the, you remember what it was when you were a kid, and it's like you're seeing it through your children's eyes. It was breathtaking. Yeah. Dude, that was a good number 10. It's different.
It's hard.
And
I'll tell you, the number 10 position is actually the hardest position because you have to take something away that's not. So this was actually the hardest position for me.
I agree. I actually had that same issue, primarily because, well, there's a couple of Star Wars. See, I haven't ridden any of the Star Wars rides, so I know that my list will change there. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, it's like, okay, am I going to go after the thrills, right, that I always love, or am I going after the? And this is a word that Root 231. He knows which of I think he codified this word. It's the classicity of the ride.
It's a good word.
Yeah. I don't know if it's a real word, but it's it's like how classic is this? Right. Wow, Texas takes us in the house. Welcome aboard, Ed. Good to have you here tonight, man. A long time no see. Hope you guys are doing well and healthy down there in Texas. So, Stacy, my mom tells a story about how I walked up to an older couple in line and said to them, "Don't be scared, but you really fly."
Oh, that's so awesome. Cool.
Finn O'Sullivan, welcome aboard tonight, man. Good to have you here. That is really a really cute, Stacy. Well, Dave C.
You never know.
It's a small world. That's awesome. Oh, well, number 10 for me.
Okay, here we go.
There we go. I'm making sure I got making sure I got my list correct here, because I had to switch it around. So let's see here. 7, 8, 9. Okay, yeah. All right. Number 10. It's got to be the People Mover.
Okay. Really?
Yes.
I would have put me higher on your list.
Wow.
Oh, you'll some of the other ones you will know. Oh, look at Stacy Rogers. See, she's like, Steve, stop moving. I will do my best, Stacy, but I can't do it, Compton. I have to be careful of what I pick as my favorite ride, because as soon as I openly say what my favorite ride is, it gets either changed or removed.
Oh, that happens to me all the time.
Yeah. Here's the thing. People Mover, it had to make the top 10 because it is what I call a quintessential vacation ride. You know what I mean? Like, you go there to relax. You go there to take in the scenery, the sights, the sounds, the smells, and it's, and it's just, it like when you I could actually watch that over and over again. I mean, what's really funny is that when Josh, Resort TV One, another partner in crime, when he puts those videos out, this is what's really weird. It's like every time you ride it, it's like a different perspective. It's if you ride it early in the morning, it's a different feel. You ride it in the evening, it's a different feel. So Dave is a series of snapshots. I have a feeling we'll have to go back to that Vimeo, the Mimo reporter thing. I don't know. Scoop Scat 3, the sights, the sounds, everything all around. Exactly. All right, awesome. So that is number 10.
Awesome. That's good number 10. I'm surprised, but that's good number 10.
Yeah, so we actually we are 26 minutes into this and we've only done one.
Oh boy.
Donna Anderson, I didn't hear a thing you just said. Exactly, right? That's the story of my life. Can y'all hear me all right? Or
I can hear you. I can hear you right. Yeah, I heard it.
But I'm still pixely.
I mean, now I can see you again. So you
stopped.
You stopped moving. So you're.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Dave, see, 7-hour stream. Yeah, exactly. At this rate. Rate. All right, number 9. Let's get down to number 9. So now with Dinosaur being number 10, Mindy, I'm actually kind of curious what your number 9 is.
It's completely like left field. It's so weird. Okay, so this is a relatively new ride at Disney. It's not really meant to be like an attraction ride, but I love it so much that I put it on my list. And it's the new gondolas.
Really?
Awesome. Wow. It is so much fun to ride those gondolas.
Man, I messed up.
How many
That's good. That's a good answer.
What I was going to ask you now, how many times have you guys ridden on Skyliner?
Oh, I went on it.
We've been on it several times now.
Yeah, I want to say three or four times already. And it's awesome.
It's awesome.
She's right. I can go on with that thing. Just
our kids love it because there's a point in time where you're coming down super, super fast and you think you're going to hit the gondola in front. And then speaking of kids, go back to Ma's room.
Brandy and Dave, hey, heading out. Keep being awesome, Dave. Brandy and Dave, I will try. StreamYard's not making it very easy, and neither is the internet. So, but thank you guys so much for coming on board. Appreciate it.
All right, we're getting infiltrated.
Of course. See, that's why I feed my kids basically several shots of Jack Daniels, and then I put them to bed.
Oh, that's a secret.
Copyright? No, they're gonna X out my live stream now. It's all gonna go down. I'm just kidding.
But
Skyliner's a great choice. I agree.
It was a great choice. It's a good one.
Yeah, not a classic attraction, but.
Right.
Still cool.
Well, I think it will be a classic attraction because especially now it seems like they've worked out a lot of the kinks for that ride.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So and it's pretty much like saving the stream for legal purposes.
That's so funny.
They don't call me the YouTube bad boy for nothing.
Baddie bad.
The baddie bad.
That was so funny.
The baddie bad. Yes, sir. RobFuz knows all about that, man. Don Henley. I still remember, my friend. Don Henley. Banned for life.
Oh boy.
Wait, all right, so Ed, what's yours, man? What's your number 9?
Number 9 is, don't look at my list.
I'm not looking, I'm looking at you.
Sorry, okay. Number 9. This ride is very special to me. Especially because Mindy, she gave me my new ring there, my new wedding ring on this ride, and it's the living with the land.
Ooh, good man!
Yeah, I do love that ride.
Wow.
Number 9.
So Ed is like, all right. So I'm getting a theme with Ed here. He likes the chill rides. He likes the magical chill rides. I love it.
Yeah,
I love it. He's like, dude, bro, I just want to get the feeling, man.
If I had long hair, but yeah, bro.
Yeah. I was like, do it down right here, right? Yeah, there you go. Like, dude, bro.
I used to have that.
That's awesome. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Scuba Cat 3. No officer. My kids' names are Jack. That is awesome. Oh, man, Scuba Cat 3. I should have quoted that. That is awesome, Dave C.
It's recorded. It is recorded, Dave.
Yes, please. Here's the thing. So Dave C. the Land, great number 9. Okay, so we got Tisser Mink in the Hazouse, also from Colorado. Welcome aboard, Tisser Mink. See, like you are just coming on. It's been 30 minutes. We've only gotten to number 9, so now it's my number 9.
Can't miss anything, guys.
Yeah. So I gotta stay. Oh, hold on. Gotta stay still. So there we go. Am I pixeled?
No, you're good.
Okay. All right. See what happens here.
And number 9.
Number 9 with the bullets. This was actually harder for me because when you talk about like I always want to include like a ride that's relaxing, but then I start going into the ones that are like the absolute must-dos, the ones that I want to just experience because it's such a classic ride. It gets you wet, but it's so good. And number 9, Splash Mountain.
Ooh, Splash Mountain.
Splash Mountain.
So that's really.
Yeah.
Wow. I just thought it would be a little higher for you.
You thought that would be higher? Oh, no.
Higher.
Here's the interesting thing about that. In the thrill zone, there is actually a couple of rides that are kind of like yours, Ed, that are relaxing, but they're absolutely required to do. Like it has to be. Hey, guess who's also in the Hazouse tonight? Disney.
Hey, he's here. Wow, he's up. I mean, I'm not surprised. I'm his manager, by the way. You should be sleeping. You should be getting some rest right now, Disney Dan. Get some rest. I know you have a big day, more interviews tomorrow. Just rest.
I say, hey, everyone on phone, so can't tag, but hi. Well, Dan, dude, get some sleep, man. Your immune system needs it. Just telling you. Everybody's immune system needs it.
He's laughing at you, Dave.
And my manager. That's awesome. Now, see, look, like we're already like, tisk Dan. Listen to Ed. Do it. All right, we're at numero 8. Number 8.
Here we go. Go ahead.
Okay, so Mindy.
Behind number 8.
Bring it forth.
Follows Edson with Living with the Land.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
See, you're kind of it's intertwined. It's like ranking is like just one off. That's awesome.
It's one of my favorite rides because I love all the hidden Mickeys that they throw in there. It's different every time you go in there. They have some staple ones that remain the same. They throw in all kinds of interesting ones. It's my favorite ride to look for hidden Mickeys. Yeah.
Now, what do you guys, is that, so you're specifically looking for what's in the greenhouse, or are you also looking at like the different scenes, or is it just that feature, or like what are some of the other features?
I typically tune out at the beginning when you're going through all the animatronic stuff. And I love the greenhouse. That's my favorite part of the ride.
Awesome.
I feel like that changes with, the seasons and the food and all the different things. I love how big they get the vegetables and the fruit. And so I'll, sit through the beginning. Oh, that's nice. But it's the same every time you go. It's the greenhouse that I love the most. And I love the smells. My favorite room is the room where they keep all the seasonings.
Yeah.
I love the smells.
That's always a good one. The one thing I do like about Living with the Land, and this is what's kind of funny about it, is it's the waterfall. I love that waterfall. I don't know what it is. Like I go in there. I remember when I was a kid, we would go through there, and I remember thinking as a kid, I'm like, I could just like stay here for like several hours. I mean, it was just like it was a place where you wanted to be, and you didn't want to leave, right? It was just like hi, bye. It was just you just wanted to stay a much longer time. So the Lambo ride Christmas lights edition was pretty cool. Glad I got to see that. Yeah,
I didn't know. I never seen that. It's crazy. All the times you've been there, I've never seen that.
No,
I've seen a video of that. That is pretty cool. Hey, see, too bad you guys didn't guess each other's top 10. It would be Disney version.
It should have been. That is good. Who said that?
That's actually a good one. That's. We'll have to find another topic Disney related for that. But see, here's the thing about Ed and Mindy, guys. Viapree Project has all these different various shows. They have hangouts, they have sessions, and sessions is where they put you on the hot seat like that.
It is
true.
Know,
me, I'm coming in pixelated, so I mean, I can't ever put anybody on the hot seat because then nobody could hear what I'm saying, or even see me. Disney Dan, love living with the land. It's laid back. Try to sneak in. I try to sneak and pick stuff off the ranch. That's awesome.
I love you, man.
That's awesome.
Oh my gosh, man.
I can see that. I can see Dan doing that. I can see that.
I can definitely see Dan doing that.
He's a rebel like me. I like it.
Yeah.
That's so awesome. All right. So Ed, what's your number 8, man?
Oh, number 8. Here we go. All right. So this might surprise some of you, and maybe not some of you, but I have it as Spaceship Earth.
Wow.
Yes. Spaceship Earth is number 8.
Really?
Yep. Number 8. Spaceship Earth.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Ed is Are we talking about? We're talking about current Spaceship Earth, right?
Yeah, current
okay.
Spaceship Earth.
Has it changed?
So
it's going to.
Here's the question. What would happen to it on the top 10 list if, let's say, you were talking about the original? The original.
I don't remember the.
Honestly, I can't remember. Like it's all because I remember as far back to Disney as 1989, which I'm sure was the original, probably.
Yeah.
Right. I'm guessing 1989. Yep. So, but I can't remember the details. So for me, when I started to pay attention to the surroundings, was probably when did the new one start? Maybe that'll help.
It was Avery, the Cuban American, like he's the stats man. So yeah. Avery, if you're on here, I think it was 96, 97. 96. I could be. So it's around that time.
So it would have been kind of hard for me to really understand the big changes. Now, from now to the newest one, I'll definitely know. but I think for me, it's still nostalgic. And I would say that it wouldn't change. Now, we don't know what's going to happen in the future. Man, you look so good, sharp. You're so your video looks so good right now.
Really?
It's like HD, bro.
We're going to have to just do it this way then, aren't we?
It looks so good.
All right. We'll just stick it. We'll stick it right here.
You moved and you look good.
I can do it again. Yeah. Holy smokes! Maybe it's the camera angle. It's the setup.
I don't know.
That is crazy.
You look great right now.
That is awesome. Well, we'll just keep it here then. We'll just keep it here. Let's see here. I wanted to show this at Scuba Cap 3. Yeah. So the Judi Dench one was in the late 90s. And then in the 2000s, Jeremy Irons was in the mid 90s, and then Walter Cronkite was the original. So here's the thing: I actually like Jeremy Irons the best. Cronkite was good, but you could tell it was a little dated, right? But like in Jeremy Irons' version, they even had Skyping. I mean, what we're doing right now, they were showing that. In the future part where they were showing people watching graduations or talking to each other across, countries or across the oceans and stuff like that. Yeah, very, very good. Okay, here we go. Avery, 1984. There it is when Iron became the narrator.
Wow,
that's right. Yeah. Oh, here we go. So Dave C. It couldn't process half a day. I wish that was it. Hell, Florida Fanatics is in the house.
Hey,
welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. Disney Dan, I want Arnold getting to be. Oh. Here we go.
What's he doing?
You will do thank the Phoenicians for the alphabet. You will do it now. Can you imagine that? I decided to put a little honor into this conversation. Welcome to Spaceship Earth.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
Actually, I don't think it was that good. I don't think I'm that good of an Arnold, but I do my best. So
yeah, that was good. That was excellent.
That was good. Okay, good, awesome.
I wish I could do voices like that.
You know what? When I was a kid, the only reason why I know how to do this, when I was a kid, I would record myself. Like I would record myself with video, with movies or with TV shows or something like that. And I was like my own DJ, you know. So I just did that on my own. And
wow,
oh man, no, don't thank the Phoenicians. Yeah, I'll try not to do that. RobFuz, that is one voice I cannot do. I cannot do Donald Duck. That is such a hard one.
Dave C says it's hard. It's getting hard to stay on the elliptical. You got to put that comment up, Dave.
I got to put that. It's getting hard to stay on the elliptical and work it out while watching you guys and laughing so hard.
Yeah.
Excellent. That is my plan.
At least you're getting a workout from the laughter.
That's true. That's true. You're getting more lung exercise, technically. Yeah. Leanne Sunigo Travels is on the South. Welcome aboard, Leanne. Let's see here. We're on number 8. I haven't even gotten my number 8.
Go ahead. Number 8, go ahead.
This is going to be a long night.
It's okay. Drink some water, man. Drink some water.
Drink some water, man. Oh, I'll make it Mindy choke. Oh, no.
Okay. Number 8.
All right, number 8. Okay, so here's the deal. So I'll make sure I'm on the right track here. Yep, that's it. Okay, so here's the deal. I had to put this on here because this is a childhood roller coaster that I can never not do. It is a must, and it's because it's Space Mountain.
Okay.
Space Mountain.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Space Mountain and number 8. I have to do Space Mountain because when I'm and it's like when I'm thinking about, is it all roller coasters, Dave? I'm just like, well, I love the thrills, yes, but the thing is, it's just being in there. Like when you're walking down that line in that queue and you hear that music, the little sci-fi music and all that. I love that. I get chills every time I hear it. Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like it's something that is stood the test of time, and it's a have to top 10 for me. Did my computer just? You guys all right?
We're good.
Holy cow! My computer just like flipped on and off. All of a sudden.
Didn't even notice.
Oh my gosh!
You're sharp though.
I'm sharp. Yeah. Well, hey, I guess that's good. That's good. All right. Number 7. I'm gonna jinx it if I keep talking about the movement and all that. Yeah. So Mindy, numero 7.
Number 7 is a short walk from Living with the Land to the Seas with Nemo.
Wow.
I like those rides equally, so I had to stick them neck and neck with each other. I love that song. I'm a big animal fanatic, so I love that Disney combined the ride with the live aquarium at the end and the Nemo characters in it, and I just love that song, In the Big Blue World. So, we actually just watched Finding Dory last night, so
hey, one of the cool parts about that ride is the starfish at the end. She's hilarious.
Honey.
So funny.
Man, we're singing that song again.
Yeah. Well, the other part that I love is when she's like, "Hey, you want to see me? What was it? You want to see me? Show my insides or something like that?" That is classic.
Oh man! All right.
Walter was awesome. He was like Grandpa on TV. Oh yeah, Walter Cronkite. Yeah, from that. Okay, gotcha. Texas Stakes. Yeah, Walter Cronkite was. Yeah, he was part of an endearing legend part of that Spaceship Earth. All right, so Ed, number 7.
All right, I'm excited for this number 7 because nobody Nobody, I don't think anybody in this chat is going to know what it is. Not even you, Dave, or Mindy knows what this ride is.
Shall I take a shot?
Take a shot. If you take a shot and you get it right, I'm going to buy you a new mug.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
I'm not looking. I'm looking at Dave's reaction to that.
You get it right. New mug. New Disney mug.
We on for this. By the way, guy, this is in case you guys have not seen it, this is the hashtag mug of the 2 weeks. 3 Caballeros. Yes. Just got that for my birthday last week. All right, so Ed, I'm like I said, I'm feeling the vibe here. I'm getting an idea here. Okay, I am going to go with. I'm just going to wing it. I can't even. What is the? I can't even remember the name of the. I can't even remember the name of the ride now. I just know what it's about. It's the Pandora boat ride, number 7.
No. You want to guess?
I have no idea because
There's
we
no
go to Disney so many times.
You're not gonna get it. You're not gonna get it. I can just tell you.
Have I ridden it?
No.
Then
you're not gonna get it. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. It's Team Boat Springs.
What?
Yep.
Team current
Boat.
ride.
It is current at Typhoon.
Blizzard
At Blizzard Beach. Blizzard Beach.
Gosh, I didn't think we're going to the water parks, man.
You said I just thought it was the whole resorts.
You are right. You are right. You're dead on. You're dead on. I did not specify. You got me good on that. That's a good one. That's a good one.
I know. Team Boat Springs. Okay, listen. I love Disney water parks, and I went on just recently with my daughter Jordan, and Mindy doesn't go to water parks. I love water parks, and the Disney water parks to me really don't get enough love as they should. But that ride, if you go on it, is a raft ride that you would go on. I think it's 6 people can go on max, and it's a phenomenal ride. So go check out Blizzard Beach.
See, Avery's with me on that. Wait, we're including the water parks?
I mean, shouldn't we? I didn't know they're so excluded. Why don't we put them all away? They're part of
This is true. Wait, I got to do one more perfect. It's mind blown. Mind blown. Look at that. Dan, wow, I thought you were talking about that dark, shadowy place across the street named Eunice. I'm done for the night. Disney Dan has won the internet. Good night. That was great.
Oh, sorry, I'm Ed. Sorry.
Ed, what planet are you talking about?
See, everybody. I'm telling you, I'm different.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's good. That should have been a gold-plated mug. I agree, Deep. Was it Avery? See, you know what, Ed? Here's the thing. Because you're doing that, I almost feel like I'd need to make an adjustment on my list, like right now. Yes. Yes.
I thought, and I'm thinking all of Walt Disney World. So
see, now here's the thing. Avery is on point. If we were including the water parks, Summit Plummet would definitely be in my top 10. Absolutely. Avery, you and I are tracking, dude. Absolutely. Jacob Trigger, welcome aboard, my man. Yeah, hey, I have Road Fury 325 at Carowinds, hoping to do that again when it opens up again. And by the way, Viapree Project, if you guys ever make it up here.
Yes.
Carowinds is in the books, man.
I really want to go. I really want to go to your hometown. I want you to take us around, show us the sights, and of course, your park, Carowinds.
That'll be really cool.
Every time you post something about it, because it's like, even though we have Walt Disney World here, but locally we don't have like parks like that. Like that was really, really cool.
Yeah, it's a blessing for that. I mean, because especially when you're as much of a Disney World fan and you want to be there, man. I mean, it's like I don't want to sit there and say that it's a substitute. It really isn't. It really is its own park. but it really just like it helps me just forget, right, that I'm even craving Disney. It almost is like a miniature Disney. T-Town Mary Ellen is in the house. Welcome aboard, Mary Ellen. It's okay. It's okay if you're late. It's all good. It doesn't matter. We are totally cool with you showing up whenever. It's like hold number 8 at Winter Wonderland Mini Bus.
I was thinking that's.
Number 7 would be the slide there in Stormalong Bay at Beach Club Resort.
Amazing.
Leanne Stugo Travels. Wow, thank you so much for the super chat. Here's toward a new Disney mug anyway. Hey, Leanne, thank you so much.
I was going to get you one anyway, so we'll get an epic one. I'll combine it with Sooner Girl.
I didn't succeed. I didn't do it.
Yeah.
I'll be here forever now. Awesome, Rachel. So will we.
So we're not even halfway through.
Oh, yeah.
I know this is. Here's the thing. What time do you guys need to sign off? I need to know that. For
okay.
You good?
All right.
All right, cool. Big Video's a great one to watch. Just Jacob, thank you, man. Yeah, that's a great place. And you know what, Ed and Mindy, if you guys ever want to check that place out, let me know because that's
love to. I mean, I watch your stuff, and it's just I would love to check it out.
Absolutely.
And that's like one of the biggest videos, right? That's on your channel.
Yep. Oh yeah. Great Wolf Lodge was it's now over 24,000 views. It amazes me how much people have locked onto it. I actually did another Great Wolf Lodge, just a walkthrough video, like a relaxing Dave's Rest Stop video. It's like one of the things I do is Dave's Rest Stop. Mm-hmm. That thing is already up to like 1,100, 1,200 views, and I haven't even. It's just like, wow, awesome. It's just, it's really cool, really cool. All right, so I guess I get to get my number 7. Teamboat Springs, man, that threw everybody off, but. Teamboat, for my number 7. It's going to be the. I was going to say something smart, Alec, but I'm not. I was going to say it's going to be the water fountain at Disney Springs or something like that. I love you, brother. So number seven, and here's the thing. Somebody actually guessed it because, this was really hard for me because it's a chill ride.
Okay.
But it is something that I cannot pass up anytime we're there. And it substituted a Magic Kingdom ride. It actually substituted a Magic Kingdom ride on my list. And it is, and somebody actually guessed it earlier on the chat. And let me introduce it, shall we?
Okay. Oh wow!
Grand Fiesta River Boat Ride.
Wow, that's a good number 7.
That's a
very good number 7.
It's like a ride that it's timeless now. When you have these guys on here, right? And the music they even have, they're singing the Three Caballeros. They're going through Mexico. They're going there. Donald Duck is being an amazing, hilarious tourist, and just it's just a feel. It's a sense of place where you're like you don't even think about the outside world. You're not even thinking of like Mexico in of itself. You're thinking of like what Donald's taking in from Mexico.
Mm-hmm. What my favorite part of that ride is towards the end is the fireworks that you see up there. They use the fiber optics for the fireworks. I love that. Yeah, and when they were doing that too, because I remember the original one when they had just the Mexican dancers there going around the big stage. It's like I remember as a kid, I remember thinking this feels real. It was crazy. Like, and even when I still go there and I see that, then you see like Donald and the other two guys, dancing around, singing the song. It feels like home. It is totally feels like home. I want to make sure I didn't miss anybody in the chat. My number 5. See, Big Disney fans are already on number 5, and we're not even there yet. Not even there.
Oscar Creek Lazy River is the best ride. Let's face it. That's awesome. That's awesome. Oh man, and Florida Fanatics is exactly right. That's one of the things I love about that ride, about the Grand Fiesta Tour ride. There's hardly ever a wait
on that ride.
And we literally, our family has ridden that thing like 3 times in a row.
The worst thing we did, just our last trip, we went.
Oh my god!
We went on the ride, but if you're on here and you go to Epcot during the Festival of the Arts Festival,
yes.
Okay, don't do what I did.
Don't do
it. What I did, we bought art pieces, and we should have just told them to put it at the front of the park. But I had to walk around with these art pieces,
big giant
boxes, and I'm going on the rides with these boxes of art pieces.
It took up like the whole bed.
Which, they're like, how many is in your party? I'm like, 2, and they're like, no, it's really 4. So they had to give me a whole. I had to strap in my art pieces. So
awesome.
Don't do.
Oh my god,
that is great. I think the one time that I've actually saw somebody get in the boat and they were trying to like dip their girlfriend in or something like that. They actually they almost tipped the boat. That was that's the craziest I've ever seen. All right, number six, Mindy. What we got?
Right. My number 6 is the Kilimanjaro Safari.
Oh yeah.
My phone died. Sorry. I love that ride. That is a great ride. I love animals, so he knows I'm a big animal fanatic. So I love going out and seeing.
What's your favorite animal on the ride?
The lions.
Lions.
Mm-hmm.
Have you been able to see them when they've been really active, or when they're actually doing stuff, or no?
Not really. No.
Sleeping on a rock. Yeah. What a life!
Sleeping on a rock.
It died. It's not gonna turn.
Sleep on a rock, and I get some food later. Oh, man, life is good. Well, do you prefer riding that ride at the daytime or nighttime?
Daytime. We did it just recently at night, and we saw nothing.
We didn't see anything at night.
No.
That was the first time.
It was too dark, and half of them were all sleeping. Yeah. There's very few nocturnal animals on that ride.
So it was kind of a bust.
It really was.
Man.
It was, but it's still fun.
Yeah, I mean, it's a fun ride because you're bumping and jogging.
Exactly.
Yeah, no.
Right.
Dan, sorry. So Ed, number 6.
Number 6, it is Toy Story Mania.
Ah, yeah.
Toy Story Mania. I love that ride. I really love. I love how I'm not. I don't really like a lot of spinning stuff, but that one's a little bit more controlled. And I love how they use the technology to be able to have the competition, and it's just, to me, they did a very, very good job just creating that ride. And I really do enjoy going to it. Every time I go to Hollywood Studios, I try to make sure it's a point that I can get on that ride,
I you know what, Toy Story Mania was number 11. Yeah. I really you talk about like the number 10 spot is always the hardest spot. I was like a people mover, Toy Story Mania. I really, because that is a must-do ride for us. That we do that every time, and I always enjoy it. But I guess the only reason I didn't put it in there is just maybe it's because it wasn't classic enough. But I mean, I don't know. That is a great ride, great number 6.
Thank you.
It would have made my top 10. It would have.
I would say to stick with water parks.
Yeah. Take out Steamboat Springs. All right. So number 6 for me. I know it's like 10 o'clock, and we're not even number 5. Soarin' is number 6 for me.
Oh, all right.
Yep. I mean, there's, again, when you're getting into, as you get closer and closer to the top 5, right? A lot of them are like the ultimate adrenaline rushes, the ultimate experiences. Soarin' is definitely an ultimate experience. Now, I as like California Adventure, I did like a little bit better, but the one around the world is still just amazing. Excellent.
Good choice.
Yeah. No, Living with the Land, I thought about putting in there as well, to be honest, but it was just like Soarin'. I definitely always want to do. Living with the Land is something I like to do, but if we skip that, I can be okay with that. maybe. I don't know. This is a road trip that basically says that I want to just do it all every time I go there. So I never want to skip anything. But, all right, so number 5, Mindy. We're number 5. Finally.
All right, so my number 5. Sorry, we're parents, and he is just crashing this stream tonight.
It's all good. It's all good. I have kids, and so this is. Maybe I can do something that's distracting to him.
He's already gone, Mommy. Why is he not moving?
I am. It's the computer won't let me.
Hey, you want to go, Jordan?
Go, Jordan.
Go, Jordan.
Jordan, put on Ryan on the TV quietly.
Put him on. Go with him. Yeah, go.
Donna answers Follin. Hi, Stream Crasher. Crash the stream.
All right. So my number 5 is Soarin'.
Hey! With simpatico on that. I love it.
It's the best ride.
I agree. I agree.
The smells, the sounds. It's just the rush you feel when you're.
Yep.
Oh, it's great. It's good ride.
The smells too. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's that. I'm telling you that is such a great ride. When they put that together, they really they knocked one out of the park on that one. All right, Ed, you're on number 5. I'm writing these down because this helps me understand. I always like to.
It's like a personality test.
That's right.
You're gonna give us like our scores, and then
I will give you a psychoanalysis after the end of the stream. It will require 2 days of full analysis to get the entire diagnosis ready.
All right, we're on number 5, right? So
yeah.
Number 5 is Splash Mountain.
Nice.
Splash Mountain. Now, I love Splash Mountain, but honestly, it's been years. It's got to be over 9 years. No, it's probably more than that.
Really?
Probably 15 years. We've been together how long? 18?
Something like that.
18 years. So probably close to 15 to 18 years I have not been on that ride because of someone will not go on this ride with me.
Because she doesn't want to get wet.
No, I don't like drops.
You don't like drops?
I like a drop.
I love roller coasters. I'm a huge roller coaster junkie, but if it's going to have a big drop like that, it's got to go immediately into something else. It can't just be a drop and done. Like I won't do Tower of Terror. That's interesting. Yeah. I did it once, and I will say, because I have been on it once or twice, the ride up is phenomenal. Yeah. It is so good. That's
how I remember it. But yes.
Yeah. Well, all right. So Ed, here's the deal. So then when I get there, then I just gotta I gotta text you up, say, dude, come on, we get going. Right. My oldest has ridden it with me. My younger 2 have not, but they have already said the next time we go, Mommy will go shopping. And we will do Splash Mountain. They all of them want to do it, and they don't mind getting wet. So let's see, my Mrs. Roadtrip does not like getting wet on a ride. She wouldn't do that. Yeah.
I don't mind the wet part. It's the drop.
I understand that. All right, so number 5 for me.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. It's the Magic Kingdom ride. Let's see if you guys can guess which one in the Magic Kingdom it is.
Is in Magic Kingdom, okay. I'm going to say, knowing you,
Snow White.
She says Snow White. I'm gonna.
Hi ho.
I'm going to say Pirates.
Oh, I didn't put that on my list.
Ed. I owe you a mug now. I can't believe you nailed it. I can't believe you nailed it. You got it.
You see, I'm writing it down here too, and I know what your personality is. And
I'm tracking, man. We're tracking. Dude, you got it. Man, dude, I applaud you. Pirates Pirates of the Caribbean. Yes, indeed, baby. Wow, hey, guess who's here in the hizzy tonight? Chrissy Tina 2018. Welcome aboard.
Hey.
Good to have Chrissy Tina 2018 back. I haven't seen her in a while. Welcome aboard.
Welcome.
So the big Disney fans already on number 2. and number 3 prior. He's like, come on, guys. He's like, keep moving. So yeah, no, Pirates. I mean, this is one of the ones, like I said, when you get to the top 5, the top 5 are the absolute quintessential classics, right? And even though it's not a thrill ride, because I am a thrill ride junkie, this is I mean, I feel like I have been robbed if I don't go to Pirates of the Caribbean. So,
wow.
dude, Ed, I'm glad I didn't bet a mug. I'm glad I didn't. That's awesome. Mindy, what we got for numero 4? What we got?
Numero 4. Okay, number 4. Now is when you're gonna start seeing my thrill ride junkie side. Number 4 is Snow White Mine Train.
Nice.
I love me some roller coasters.
That's good.
Seven Dwarfs Mine Train.
Yeah,
I'll say it's probably one of the best themed roller coasters. I mean, Big Thunder Mountain Railroad comes to mind in terms of the like really good theming, and Expedition Everest. But I mean, really, when they're immersing you in the story of Seven Dwarfs, of this Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, I mean that takes the cake.
Yeah.
I mean, especially when you see them in the mines and all that. Love that part. Love that part.
That's a really great part of that. And it's just such a smooth roller coaster. It glides.
Yeah, it's very smooth.
And it you like the when they what do you call that technology? It's the tilt technology where the
when it
kind of
really cool.
Yeah, that is cool. That is awesome. All right,
there we go. My number 4, right?
Numero 4 for you, man.
Is Soarin'.
Nice.
Yeah.
So Soarin' made all of our top 10.
Wow.
Interesting.
Yeah. So Soarin'. I just love it, man. I love the. I remember the first version. This one I remember the first version. So when I had the first version, I just fell in love with it, and just the way that the scent and the just. I mean, and the crazy thing is, like, you really feel like how they use the wind and the visuals and everything. You just feel so like you're flying. It feels really good, and that to me was just I can, if it's ever available, I try to go on it as much as I can.
I feel like you're cheating yourself out of the Disney World experience if you don't get Soarin'.
Right.
Yeah.
It really is the best thing there. So big Disney fan. Okay, so he's at number 1. So
he's gone. Bye.
He's like, bye. Thank you.
Thanks for playing with us.
Yeah, Disney. So big Disney fan wins the race. So, where would you like me to ship this? Number 4. Okay, so numero 4 for me. Now, you guys may not get this because you guys are kind of keeping on some classics there, but I got Flight of Passage for number 4.
Really?
I have said when we rode that ride 2018, I said this is a top 3 ride in Animal Kingdom, hands down. It is I even said as a top 10 ride in Disney World. You have to ride that because you talk about the experiences with Soarin', right?
Yeah. The
experience with Flight of Passage is that on steroids. I mean, and this is the thing that I remember. I mean, I remember vividly when you dip down on the spoilers alert. If you haven't been on the ride before, there's a part where you actually dive down on your Banshee. Okay. that was like exhilarating because it really did feel like you were diving down. I could feel the Banshee breathing between my legs. Loved that. It was just like, I'm riding the Banshee, man. It's fantastic. And this is what's this is the weird part. There was a part where you're flying through and you see like a herd of like hippo type animals that are in the mud, right? Yeah. You could smell the mud. You could feel the spray in your on your face, and you could smell the mud. Yeah. I loved that.
Yeah.
I mean, I walked away going, yeah, that's I'll tell you that I gotta ride that again. It was just epic.
Oh yeah, it is incredible. Great choice.
Thank you. All right, hey, we are in the top 3.
We hit the top 3.
Top 3.
We hit it. We did it. We made it.
We haven't. No, Ed. It's already 10:12. We haven't made it there yet, man.
Oh, I know, right?
I think Disney Dan said he was going to be eating Cheerios in 3 hours. He'll be eating breakfast. That's how we get finished. Love it.
Oh my gosh.
So Mindy.
Okay, so my
number
top
3.
Number 3 is actually a fairly newer ride to the Disney World experience, but I love it this much, and that is the Slinky Dog ride.
Yeah.
That roller coaster is so awesome. It was so cool. It made me feel things that a normal roller coaster I've never felt on before. Yep. And I was pleasantly surprised with how long it was. Yeah. Because normally Disney's, thrill ride roller coasters feel pretty quick, but that was a decent ride. Like you felt satisfied when you were done. I just love it. And it's so cute. And it's Toy Story. How could you not love Slinky Dog? Yeah. Like, absolutely. Come on. You're riding Slink.
Wait, did you actually feel the spring effect of being the Slink? Like could you actually feel like you were like, I swear when we rode that, I felt like I could feel like the spring action of Slinky Dog.
Kinda. I mean, I think when you, just the way it feels, like you can feel like a little bit of maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just vibing with you, but I felt like I felt something.
Yeah, that's awesome, Mindy. I have to say, I really, oh man, that's a good number 3. That's a good one.
Solid number 3.
Yeah,
absolutely. And great. And I'll say just one quick thing. The theming around there is pretty. I mean, you feel like a toy in Andy's backyard. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's something else.
One of my favorite things when you walk through the land is if you look down and you really pay attention to the floor, you see the big giant footprints.
Yeah.
Walking through. I love it.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah. Says it stepped away. Are we really on number 3? Nice job. Yes, Dean. Yes, Dean. We actually got to that point.
We got there, man. We're.
Hey guys, Anthony Manzano is saying hello.
Hey,
welcome
Anthony.
aboard,
man. Welcome.
Good to have you here tonight. Anthony Manzano, Mindy, where do you have Toy Story Mania on your rankings?
It's not.
Oh, she does not, but Ed has it on number 6.
I did. I have it number 6. Number 6.
Yes.
It's fun, but I can do without it.
I love it.
All right, well, so Ed, we're going, since we're on your list, let's do number 3.
Number 3. I love this ride. I just absolutely, it's in my top 3. Like we don't go on it a lot, but I do love it. Okay. And it's Test Track. I love Test Track. I'm a Cars guy. I love cars. And what I love about Test Track, I love, you get to create your car. You get to test what you create. You put it through the. Now I am partial. I like the older one better. The older one with the dummies and dummies. I like that one better than the new one. But I still enjoy it because there's more to just the ride. The ride is phenomenal. The way that they have the stops and the different locations that things happen, and ultimately you're going 70 or so down the highway. But I honestly love the ending of it. I love the car, the showcase.
We will spend forever. I end up sitting on the floor.
I will go in every single car. I will I love it, man. I can sit there forever. So Test Track is my number 3.
Yeah, Jonathan Chong, it's like that's the Crash Test Dummies ride. There you go.
Oh, really?
Hey, Avery wanted to correct you, Ed.
Look, I can't be on the stream with Avery on here because I know I'm going to say something wrong.
Avery is the stats man. He will correct you, and that's always essential. Got to get your facts straight.
I need to get my facts straight. I need to take a master class from Avery. Is what I need to do.
Master class. That's it.
I think you were channeling when we rented the Corvette and we went a little bit faster than 65.
Oh yeah, we went a lot faster than 65
on the highway.
A little faster. Like, are we talking like times 2?
Probably. That's pretty close.
Ooh, all right.
We're pretty close. Yeah.
Excellent. Was that a thrill ride, really?
It was amazing. If you ever get a chance to rent a Corvette convertible, you should.
Oh man, yeah. No, I remember I saw that video with you guys driving around that, and I said,
yeah.
That's just some fine automobile activity right there. Now Dean is tracking with me. I actually like the new Q music in there. This is the interesting thing about, I liked, because Ed, I'm with you. I loved the theming of how it was showing how they tested cars.
Mm-hmm.
I liked that part. But, and I know this is my opinion, in the queue, man, it felt like you were like in a factory. You really were in a factory. Like it was just bing and ding, and I mean, it was just very a lot of mechanical sound.
You want to punch somebody.
Yeah. Ding, ding, shut up. How long have we been on this ride? We still got 20 minutes left.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm at work. I actually, what's funny about that is my family. I wasn't dating my wife at the time. I was just with my mom and dad, my sister, and her husband, and we were there. And I remember coming out of there after the ride. We loved the ride, but we were tired, you know. And it was because of that line queue, you know. So the line queue, you're like, in this day and age, you know, the current line queue, you're like, ah.
Yeah. Oh,
that's
man.
funny.
They
say Dave, Mindy, Ed, my top 10 rides. Oh, wow. Big Thunder Mountain, Splash, Space, Rock and Roller Coaster, Slinky Dog, Tomorrowland, Speedway. Oh, Speedway. Wow. Test Track.
Okay. Wow, I got him there.
Wow. You got it, man. Rite of Passage, Na'vi River Adventure.
Wow. That's good.
See, Ed, that's the one I was thinking, the Na'vi River Adventure. Yeah. I still haven't ridden that one, by the way.
It was close. It was in the water. It was close.
Oh, man. Ding, ding, ding. You're a winner. Yeah, exactly. All right. So number three. Now, here's the thing, Mindy. Here's the thing. I was actually tracking with you because I wanted to include Slinky Dog.
Mm-hmm.
But I couldn't.
Oh.
I couldn't.
What is your one better?
It kind of goes down to the fact that it is, in my opinion, I would say, if not the number one, the number 2 ride it is one of the best roller coasters in the park. And the reason why I say this is because I love the premise of it, and I love the thrills of it, the feeling of it. Expedition Everest wins for number 3.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, here's the thing. Whether it's Disco Yeti or the mechanical Yeti, it doesn't matter to me. It really feels intense. I mean, I can't
ride that without getting dizzy. Like I come off of it. Whoa.
Really? Yeah.
I've never been on it.
I won't let him ride it.
You haven't been on it, Ed?
I won't let him.
Yeah, so you know, because I have high blood pressure. So,
okay, yeah.
I take chances
He
all
can
the time.
do
I mean, I'll do
most roller coasters,
but I let her go
one-
on first to like make sure.
Yeah.
Because I went on first off mission
to Mars,
mission space
Mars,
at Epcot.
Yeah.
That sent me to the hospital twice.
Are you kidding?
Hospital twice.
We didn't know first time that's what it was.
We didn't know. So there you go.
The second time, we were like, okay.
And then I remember I went on SeaWorld. I was in SeaWorld, and they have a ride that's like a stingray ride. You go like this real quick.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know.
I know what you're talking about.
It didn't look like anything crazy, so I'm thinking but the G's on that thing was just. And so I let her kind of gauge if I can go on it or not. I really want to go on.
Because it's a great roller coaster.
It is a great roller coaster. Here's the thing. Ed, if that's the case, then if you guys come to Carowinds, maybe you shouldn't ride 325.
Oh no, I saw that. No, I'll watch her. I'll give her a GoPro.
95 miles per hour.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I know you're about that. I don't know. That's crazy.
That thing don't play. It's man. Well, see, that's interesting, man. Because like, I'll say this: one of the blessings that I've had is I've never had, I've never had motion sickness. I've never had any sort of issues. As a matter of fact, when I was in the Air Force, I got to fly in one of the jet fighter trainers that they use, the T-37. And we pulled about maybe 6 Gs. According to the pilot, we pulled about 6 Gs. I came out of there. I was coming out of there. People said I had a gleam in my eye. People said I was just like I was on top of the freaking world. This other guy that was he had actually flown in before, it was like right before me. He's Mr. Tough Guy and all that. According to what he was doing, he was throwing up. he was very sick. And I was just like, yeah. But it's for some people. I mean, I understand. I've seen now. Some people are meant to be able to do that, and some people just they're going to have issues with that. But I mean, dude, I pray that we could at least get you on Expedition Everest.
I mean, I would love to one day. If not, that's why I love watching our community. I could just watch your videos. I could watch. I can live vicariously through Mindy. So. You
know what? Then you've inspired me. Now I shall do a full tour and POV ride video of Expedition Everest.
Awesome, thank you. That'd be good.
I'm going to write that down right now.
For Ed, and dedicate it to me. To be like,
Yeah. This is for you, Ed. It's for you, brother. All right. We got two more to go, which is technically 6 with all 3 of us. So let's do it.
All right.
Number 2, Mindy, what we got? So
this is going to surprise Edson. My number 2 was my number 1, and it has been bumped recently.
No.
Yes, it has lost its place in the number 1 spot, but it's Big Thunder Mountain.
Wow. I didn't see that coming.
Is my number 2. It used to be my number 1.
Big Thunder Mountain.
I love Big Thunder Mountain, and it was my number 1 for years, for like 15, 16 years was my number 1, but it has recently been bumped because I experienced a ride for the first time last year. So
it was this year.
Was it? So it was last year. Okay, I have an idea. Of what your number 1 is. I have an idea, which I will say from what I've heard, because of certain lands that opened last year. That could very well also change my number 10, my top 10. So no, I'm with you there. But Big Thunder, that is a classic ride, Mindy.
Great ride. Yeah. And it's the best at night.
Yes, I agree.
It is a totally different ride at night, and it's my favorite after dark.
Yep. Yeah, and the ride, the turns are more surprising. It's totally get that. Awesome. All right, Ed.
All right,
man.
Number 2, you ready? Here we go. Number 2, Flight of Passage. is my
Flight
number
of
2.
Passage.
Well, yeah, Flight of Passage is my number 2. I love it. I love it. I didn't think, we had just recently got to go on it over the past year or so. We took forever. It took literally forever to get on that ride, and even though we're locals, you would say,
we could never get passes for it.
Could never get on it, and so I still haven't been on the queue. I hear the queue is really good. I haven't been able to experience the queue, so but I love Flight of Passage, like you were saying before. Just the breathing of the banshee between your legs, the drop, it's incredible how they did that. So,
dude, Ben Potts, $2 super chat. Ben, thank you so much, my brother.
That's so cool, Benjamin.
And by the way, this guy right here, Emmy Award winner.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
This guy right here. Yep.
Awesome.
He actually produces some documentaries and shows for NASCAR.
Oh, so cool.
Check that out.
Yeah, I'd love to check out the channel.
Yeah. I asked him if he wanted to do that. He said no. He's like, he just does it on the NASCAR stuff. But I actually his most recent Emmy Award winning was a documentary on how deaf fans of NASCAR, how they experience
that is
races.
Cool.
It's very cool.
How deaf fans experience the race. That is incredible.
Yeah. I mean, it's like in like the audio. I mean, like that's the thing. He was like really. I mean, he's a master with the audio. He just did amazing. Big Disney fan. The best way to start off Magic Kingdom days in the morning, Splash Mountain. So when you do others, you can dry off.
That is
true. I think that is a very good point. Dave C, we're waiting 3 hours the first time for flight. Wow.
Yeah,
Ben, thank you, man. I appreciate that. So let's see. Dave, Ed, and Minnie, can you please give your opinions on my top 10 rides? Okay, so Anthony, go right here. So so he's got Slinky Dog, Rock and Roller Coaster, Safari, Rite of Passage, Test Track, Tomorrowland. I think those are awesome, man. I think
solid. I can't tell if it's going 1 to 10 or 10 to 1.
Yeah.
Because I would put both of Slinky and Everest.
I think he put Slinky Dog. He put Slinky Dog number 1, and then Rock and Roller Coaster number 2,
which is an incredible roller coaster.
Safari Rite of Passage.
I would say Speedway. I'm not seeing Speedway on many people's top 10. So that's it's a different take on the top 10. So
and you know what? That's a standout with a lot of other lists that I've seen.
Yeah.
So Donna said she has high blood pressure too, and didn't know that until she went to Disney World. She wasn't supposed to ride with bumper cars. Oh,
wow! I didn't know that. I go on all the time.
That's crazy. Beach Home Pool is in the house.
Wow.
Welcome aboard. Hey, Ben, you're more than welcome, brother. More than welcome. But yeah, that's awesome though, man. Flight of Passage, I totally. I mean, again, that made my top 5, so I totally get that. But what's interesting though is that your number 3 made my number 2. Test Track.
Wow. Really?
Yes.
Wow.
As I have gone there, I gotta ride that ride. I love the Test Track. First of all, I love the new queue. I love the new queue better than the old queue. But what I also love is just the fact that you are in a controlled environment where they're testing the cars. You can actually, you can look at the score. My boys definitely love that. They're like, oh, is our car number 1? Is our car number 1? It's something that like our sons can always they get into. If any boy loves cars, I mean, it's gonna be there. It's gonna be there. Test Track. I like I said, Slinky Dog roller coaster. I really wanted to put it in here, but I could. There were too many of the others that had to be in there.
I'm with you on that.
And Test Track is a definite number 2. Dean didn't see that coming. Interesting.
I didn't see it coming either. I'm gonna be with Dean on this one. You know, I did not see Test Track even making your list. Honestly,
really?
Yeah,
really?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why. I didn't think you were gonna put it on there, but it surprises me.
What I found though is that if we're gonna do a top 10, we're gonna do the top 10 of rides that we absolutely have to do, right? Yeah. And so I sat there and said, there may be some in here that are worthy. I wanted to put Jungle Cruise in here, and I just couldn't do it. Now I think what would be interesting is to see the top 20. Would be like the 11 through 20.
Yeah. Well, if we do a top 20, we're gonna have to take a 8 hour. It's definitely gonna be an 8-hour stream. So
walking for real. Not water, coffee.
And 2 mugs each, not one.
Then People Mover made my number. It was my number 10, man.
10, yeah,
absolutely. Let's see. Exactly. It didn't seem thrill enough. I'll say this, Dean. The even though Test Track isn't thrill enough, it is still the fastest ride in Walt Disney World. Mm-hmm. And the thing I love about that shot that you take when you're going I literally feel like I'm punching it, and I feel like I'm going faster than 65. I love it. So look at this. Donna said, I thought I was going to go for roller coasters. I guess.
Right. Yeah, it's different. I'm very shocked.
I always want to keep people on edge. Top 20 will be more water parks. Look at that, Dave C. That's awesome. Top 20 will be more water parks. Love it.
Oh, that's funny.
All right, man. We are down to numero uno.
We're here.
Yeah, down to 1.
Down to 1. And so with that, I got to do this enough. Number 1 with the bullet for Mindy
is Flight of Passage. That is my number 1. Listen, totally, I'm a reader. I love reading fantasy books. I am in love with dragons. Banshees are as close as you can get to dragons, and my bucket list, which was probably an impossible feat ever, was to ride a dragon, and Disney made my bucket list come as true as it could possibly get.
That is true.
Like you said, when I felt the Banshee breathe between my legs, I thought I was going to lose my mind. It was that one specific detail that just... hands down, I walked off there like a little girl going, I got to ride a dragon finally. It was just...
She was.
That's awesome, Mindy.
I wanted to immediately go right back on it, like instantly.
Yeah.
But, 3 hours.
For all you people that are waiting in line for 3 hours, you must make way for me again. I got to ride on a dragon. I want to do it again right now.
That song that comes with the move, get out the way,
get out the way. That's awesome. That's awesome. I better not drink something and I'm laughing. I'm gonna spray it. Mindy, that's awesome. So number 1 for Flight of Passage for Mindy by Free.
Good number one.
With a bullet, Flight of Passage. That's awesome. All right, Ed. You are up next. So number 1 with a bullet for Ed is
Thunder Mountain. That's
wow.
Right. I gotta go. It is just, that is my ride. Hasn't been dethroned yet, but it is my ride. I love that ride.
It's the wildest ride in the wilderness.
I love it.
I think it has the biggest thing about it. It has so many different classical elements, right? The voiceover of the I guess you would call them the miner, I guess, that's there, and when you're going through, like you immediately go and you're seeing bats flying all around. And one of the cool things about that ride, when you're in those caves, and you see the pools of water with the light, they like, you see them like changing color and stuff. That's a good number one, man. It's a good number one.
Big Thunder Mountain. It's always going to be. There are new rides that I have not been on. Like, I don't know. You never know. A lot of these other ones that I really want to try, but I don't know, man. Thunder Mountain just has that special place.
Mm-hmm.
So Anthony Manzano has a question. Let's say Disney World expands where Indy is. Not really sure. What type of ride or roller coaster would you put in that land?
So maybe the Indy cars. Maybe
maybe he's talking about the Speedway. Yeah.
Speedway, maybe. What would you put there?
The Corvette.
I don't know. If
Speedway, that's out by the parking lot.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't know what I would expand there, but I know what I would expand at Fantasyland. I know what I would expand there, but in that area, maybe something to do with the Tron thing, maybe it connects somehow. I don't know.
Yep. I would say, see, here's the thing. This is what I say about the Tomorrowland Speedway. Keep it. That is a rite of passage for any American that's learning how to drive a car. There's more people out there that should have driven Tomorrowland Speedway so they can know how to stay in a lane.
Right.
Justin Stevenson, thank you so much for coming on board, my man. Appreciate that. And if you want to find out my number one, just check back and do the replay earlier. But yeah, so that's awesome. Oh, Dave, talking about Indiana Jones stunt show at Hollywood Studios.
Oh, Hollywood Studios.
Okay, gotcha, Anthony. We were tracking there. That's a good question.
Good question. I definitely have to think about that.
You know what? I already know. Temple of the Forbidden Eye ride that's in Disneyland. That needs to go there. That totally needs to go there.
I don't remember.
I don't remember that ride at Disneyland.
That came out. It was out in like the late '90s. I actually rode it in '97. The only time I went to Disneyland was in 1997. That is similar technology to Dinosaur.
Okay.
But in my opinion, it is far a far better. I love the theming. I'll never forget. You're going down the cart, and you're like in this huge temple with this like devil-looking statue, and there's like fire around you and stuff like that. Blew my mind.
Oh wow!
That was I would want that in Hollywood Studios.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. All right, you guys know my number one. So have a good night, everyone. All right, Dean knows it. Everybody knows it. And so again, it's better scenes. Back to Dave. See, this ride is a personification of a roller coaster that has got everything. It's got a story. It's got fantastic theming. It puts in all of the thrills of a roller coaster that you would normally get in a regular amusement park roller coaster. And it's playing rock and roll.
I knew it. Yeah.
Rock and roller coaster with a bullet.
That's a good number one. I knew it. I was wondering, where is this go? Where is this right? If
I thought you were still talking about the other one.
If he doesn't say it, I was gonna say, oh man. But yeah, wow, that's great number one. That is you. When I think of Road Trip Dave, and that is you. So yes. You need to be part of the area. You need to be there and sponsoring it.
I was like, what would it be like if I could actually like get on there and with Stephen Perry, or with Steven Tyler. With Steven Tyler sitting there going, it's like, come on, girl, get to the floor. I absolutely, I'm sitting there going, dude, I love the vibe of that. You go in there and you can actually hear people jamming you can hear a band jamming in this as you're going in the queue. I think it's just genius what they did.
Yes, it's a great ride. Good number. Wow.
Yeah. And the thing is, there was one last thing. There was a roller coaster that tried to pull off similar something with Rock and Roller Coaster. It's a park that nobody really knows about because it's closed down. Hard Rock Park in Myrtle Beach.
Really? No, I never heard of that. Hard Rock Park. Wow.
Look it up. Look it up. They unfortunately they didn't do well, or they didn't really do enough financing very well.
Yeah.
But I loved that there was a roller coaster there that was themed after Led Zeppelin music.
Oh,
Ooh,
wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
I want to write that one.
Yeah, no, it was very good, very good. Don Anderson, Follin, thank you so much for coming on board.
Good night. Good night.
Have a good night. So anyone's on do you think roller coaster is outdated? No.
I mean, our kids don't know who they are, but I think it's still good. I think it's still relevant in some way.
Here's the thing about Aerosmith is that they are a classic rock band that a lot of people know, and I think what would be interesting to see is that will change. There's no doubt that roller coaster will change in terms of music or whatever it does. Probably, I would say 10 years down the line, when Aerosmith starts not touring anymore, when they start it sounds kind of morbid, but when they start dying off,
yeah,
it kind of happens. But Anthony Manzano,
the thing of it is I don't listen to rock music like that, but I know who those bands are, like Aerosmith and all the big bands. For not being a fan of the music, the name is iconic and I know their sound. So
yep.
I don't know who rock bands are of today, who would be the current one to replace them. I don't feel like there's rock bands out there that are good enough to take over.
Yeah,
exactly. Dave C., thank you so much for coming on board, man.
Yeah, you had a lot of fun. Good night, Dave C. That was fun. He was fun. He's a funny guy right there. I like that guy.
I love how the chat was like making this, that they were like just adding on to it, man. That's why I love you, Roadies. You know how to do it.
Hey, Kay. Good night, Kay.
Good night, Donna. And let's see here, Jonathan Chong. Yeah, it's not a park anymore, just Hard Rock Cafe. That's exactly right. All right, guys. Well, hey, you guys have been phenomenal. Thank you so much for doing this with me. I almost wish we could just we would literally have a cup of coffee in person. We could probably talk about this stuff. We could probably talk this stuff, for 3-4 hours.
Man. Oh yeah.
You guys did such a great job. Big Disney fan. The only one from Aerosmith I'm familiar with is Steven Tyler. Well, there you go.
Yes, Greg. Oh, thank you, Dean.
Thank you, Dean. That's really. Here's the thing about Mindy and Ed. They are truly just awesome, genuine people. So for all of my roadies out there, even if you're just coming on for the first time, make sure you go subscribe to my partner channel, Viapree Project. Just awesome, genuine people. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. And I tell you what, before we sign off on this, I want to give you guys the floor. I want to give you guys it's all gonna be you. So let me say I gotta hold on a second. I gotta figure out how to give you a solo layout. I can sit there and can cut myself off from the stream. I'll be like, all right, Ed and Mindy, y'all got it. Bye. All right, so my partner channels in crime, take it away.
Well, thank you again, Dave. First off, thank you again for having us on for RTD Live. We're blessed to have you as a partner channel, and I'm so excited for what's going to be happening for the rest of the year. We're going to be growing together, and what I love is that we are the Viapree Project. So if you've never heard of us, we do our live streams on What's it?
Read it.
Ed, Mindy, I recently connected with your channel. Can you guys tell me if you do live streams, please, so I can join? Yeah, there we go. Perfect time. There you go. All right, Anthony. We're the Viapree Project, Anthony. And so we are a Disney family. We love Disney. We do a lot of Disney stuff when the parks are open, but we also do a lot of other vlogs and a lot of other content as well. We do live in the South Florida area. We do a lot of live streams. The funny thing is that we started doing live streams, and that became our primary way of content lately. But we actually were known for our edited stuff. And so what we do now, we do a live stream. We have 2 shows. We have a weekly show that we do every week on Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern time, and it's called Hangouts. And it's a time where we either bring people on to hang out with us from the community, or we'll have some topics, or we'll have some fun discussions and things like that. It's just a real chill, fun time with both Mindy and myself. And then bi-weekly, every 2 months, we have a show called Sessions. Right here. Sessions is a show that's been around for a while, and we interview people in our community. And this month, we're so excited that we're going to be interviewing our friend RobFuz. And it's a show that we highlight the community, the full hour, and it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Roadtrip Dave was one of our highlights a year and a half ago. And so come check us out. We do have a couple new series coming out as well. If you just subscribe and you'll see. But yeah, that's us, the Viapree Project. Am I forgetting anything? No. Okay, I think I did a good job. Yeah. Thank you, Dave. I really appreciate it, man.
Yeah, absolutely, brother. Absolutely. You guys have been just phenomenal. I really do just love the fact that you guys are genuine, you're authentic, and you love people, and that shows through what you guys do. And I'm blessed to be a partner channel with you guys as well. It's just really is a privilege. So guys, make sure you subscribe to Viapree Project. Make sure, if you haven't done it yet, to chokeslam the like button for this video. Make sure you also chokeslam that subscribe button for my channel as well. I actually do live streams on the first Saturday and third Saturday of every month on RTD Live. I will actually, and I'm announcing this now. So for the 7 people who are here, for the 7 roadies, here you go. I'm actually going to be on DisTube with Dad tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern.
That's going to be so cool.
So make sure that you guys go to DisTube as well. This will be really cool. I've never done a live stream with Jeff. It's going to be, but I'm psyched. I'm pumped. We're going to be talking Disney stuff. Yeah. Good. And that's, again, Dad, awesome member of this community. Yeah, he supports a lot of us. And so we really do just appreciate that. So Dad, go to his channel tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern. There's DisTube. I think he's already posted the link. So as a matter of fact, the link for the live stream for tomorrow is already posted in the description below. Make sure you do that as well. Ed and Mindy, I love you guys. Thank you so much. Y'all have a great night. And so until next time, my roadies, laters.